tonight's edition of Size Eyes on the Sky.
It's been cooling down quite a bit from the warm days we've had earlier this week, as we had temperatures going down 9 degrees before what we had yesterday. How cold will it get tonight, and will this cold trend continue? Find out coming up in your Iowa forecast.
And Hannah Messier is in the studio for your national forecast. All that and much more on this edition of Size Eyes on the Skies. Cool.
It's Wednesday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Size Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Size Eyes on the Skies.
Welcome back. I'm here with the Devon Johns. Devon, how's everything looking in Iowa right now?
It's been looking pretty nice right now. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a little cooler than yesterday, but it's fall. Should get pretty cooler about the state. I mean, I'm enjoying these cooler temperatures. I mean, it could be a lot cooler, but then it could be a lot warmer. But looking about the state right now, currently right now, it's 52 degrees in Sioux City, 52 here in Ames, and 54 in Des Moines. It's rather cool and nice for this time of the year. Very enjoyable for this fall time weather. Looking about the state right now, we have clearing skies about Iowa. This will cool us down overnight, where we have chances for frost across much of Iowa, especially in the rural parts. We'll have that coming up later on the forecast. And then looking ahead to your day tomorrow, 8 a.m., 38 degrees. Very cool if you're walking into campus. However, though, by the end of the day, it'll be a nice, cool 58 degrees heading on to your weekend. Will these cool temperatures stay, and will they moderate? Find out more in your Iowa forecast.
Sounds chilly, Devon. Thanks. And now for tonight's weather story. On this date, in 1916, a significant early season winter storm produced snow across virtually all of Iowa. In some north and western counties, up to 5 inches of snowfall was reported, very early snowfall. This event set the record for the earliest 24-hour snowfall of an inch or more. And now here's Hannah with your national forecast. Hannah, what's going on?
Well, Sam, the closer we get to December and November, the colder it gets. I'll have more for you after the break.
Welcome back. Hannah, what's going on across the nation right now?
Well, Sam, it's getting to be colder weather around the country. We have 59 in Seattle, 76 in San Francisco, and let's take a look at the Northeast. In the Northeast, we have 68 in New York, 54 in Syracuse. It's starting to get pretty cold outside. Taking a look down in the South, it's warmer than it is in the Northeast, but it's still pretty cold. Then we can move on to California, and we see that it's 76 in San Francisco. And in Los Angeles, it's looking pretty good for those baseball games. The Cubs are playing again tonight. And then in Seattle, we see that it's so there's some precip going on. It's rainy, 59 degrees, 62 in Salem. Not that bad. And then we go over to the Midwest, my favorite part of the country, and we see that it is 58 in Pierre, 58 in North Platte, and then around 60 in Haines. Taking a look at our clouds and radar, we see that we have some rain moving through Seattle, and then we can really get a good look at this cold front moving in across the Northeast. And we see more of the rain in Seattle. We see that it's going to move across throughout the state and into Idaho. And now we look at our watches and warnings. We actually have some surf warnings for smaller boats. So if you want to go boating in a smaller boat in Texas, I would advise you not to do that. And then we take a look at the Carolinas. We've got some flood warnings. And that's about it. And then we look at our future cast. We see the rain moving out, the low front moving out through to the East Coast, and it eventually moves out into the Atlantic. Highs for tomorrow, it doesn't seem like it's going to change all that much. As the cold front moves across the across the country, we see that the cooler temperatures are going to move as well. And our city for the night is Fairbanks, Alaska, where it already looks like winter with 20s and up into the 30s. All right, Sam?
Thanks, Hannah. Looks good. Let's take a look at tonight's trivia question. By how many degrees can the dew point be affected by corn in Iowa on a humid day? A, 10 to 20 degrees, B, 1 to 2 degrees, C, 20 plus degrees, or D, 5 to 10 degrees. Oh, sorry, and here's Devon while you ponder that trivia question for the rest of the night. Devon, what's going on in Iowa?
Thank you very much. Looking ahead to the week coming up, it'll be cool 59 degrees tomorrow. However, going on into the weekend, it'll be approaching 70 across Iowa. I'll have more information about this warming trend and anything else coming up after the break. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Looking ahead to the week ahead, what's going on, it'll be quiet weather tonight as the temperatures will cool down with the decreasing cloud cover, leading to some possible frost coming up. However, though, looking ahead to the weekend, it'll be a lot warmer than what it was over the past couple days or so, but not as warm as it used to be. However, though, we do have some chances for rain coming up. We'll have more about that in a little bit. But right now in Ames, it's 52 degrees with clearing skies as the night comes in closer every day. Looking around the state right now, it's mostly clear conditions across much of the state, from 48 in Fort Dodge to some more cloudy conditions in Des Moines at 54 and in Sioux City at 52. The clearing skies will lead to some frost overnight, so if you have any plants out, make sure you have them covered up. However, the winds are also starting to decrease as like 12 miles in Mason City, 13 in Waterloo. These winds will decrease overnight to allow cooler conditions to possibly come in. As you can see, the clearing skies is slowly coming about the state, with some clouds diminishing across western Iowa into Nebraska and South Dakota, with some rain sprinkles there, but not much is looking ahead. Looking ahead to your evening and overnight tonight, clearing skies will come ahead. However, we will have some chances of cloud cover increasing throughout the day tomorrow, with possible snow flurries out in the northeastern part of the state, but nothing too major coming up. Looking ahead into your weekend, it'll be very clear coming into your Saturday morning. Very cool, very crisp, leading to a nice and perfect day coming up for your Saturday. However, though, tonight there will be a lot of cooling conditions with lows going around to about 33 in Fort Dodge, freezing at 32 in Mason City, 33 in Marshalltown, a little cooler in the southwest at 37 in Council Bluffs. So any plants outside, expect them to be covered up in frost in the morning if they are uncovered. We have some frost and freeze. We have mostly frost warnings across mostly southeastern Iowa coming up into your evening and overnight into the tomorrow morning. However, though, don't let those deter, because tomorrow will be coming up to a nice and cool 59 degrees in Des Moines and Fort Dodge, 62 in Council Bluffs, as these warming temperatures will come across the state over the weekend, leading to some nice and cool conditions. However, though, tonight it will be 34 degrees here in Ames, very, very cool with some clear skies. Outside of Ames, expect some frost. However, though, looking ahead to your day tomorrow, 59 degrees. Very warm, very pleasant for this time of year, perfect sweater weather, perfect fall weather. Looking ahead to your week ahead, we have some 60s, even almost 70 on Sunday. Very nice and very warm. Looking ahead to your week. Next week, we'll have some temperatures in about the mid 60s or so. However, though, expect some rain chances coming in Wednesday. Some cooler, all right temperatures as we head on to your week. Back to you, Sam.
Very nice, Devon. I guess we'll take those temperatures for this time of the year. Let's take another look at tonight's trivia question. By how many degrees can the dew point be affected by corn sweat in Iowa on a humid day? Is it A, 10 to 20 degrees, B, 1 to 2 degrees, C, 20 plus degrees, or D, 5 to 10? What do you guys think?
I'm more thinking about the 10 to 20 range, because I've been to cornfield during summertime, and oh boy, you want to get out as fast as you can.
Oh, for sure. What about you, Hannah?
Yeah, I think it's actually probably A.
Okay, all right, let's take a look here. Oh, it's D,
Wow.
5 to 10, yeah. That's quite the humidity in the air that corn can bring to things, especially on a hot, sultry day in the summer.
Yeah.
Obviously, those days are
Oh,
past
yeah.
us now, but
They're long gone.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, Hannah, what are the biggest stories nationally that people should know in the future here going into the weekend? Anything major?
Well, I guess the biggest thing would be the cold front moving in throughout the Northeast. That's
Okay.
and then in Seattle, it's pretty. There's some rain out there too.
Yeah, that sounds like it. And Devon, what about here locally? It looks like the 7-day looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent. I mean, it could be warmer, but then again, it is perfect fall weather for this time of the year. I'll happily take it over early frost.
Yeah,
well,
for sure.
early blizzards and such that has happened in the past.
Yep, and some frost developing tonight.
Yep.
Definitely protect your plants. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that concludes our show for tonight. You can always follow us on Facebook and like us on Facebook and follow us, subscribe on YouTube. You can find every video on our Size Eyes channel on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in for this Thursday night edition of Size Eyes. We'll see you next week. Thanks again.